Cool. So look, there's certain business models that you can set up that can facilitate that, and certain business models cannot facilitate that. Both need, like you are aware that both need a lot of work up front. So e-commerce businesses are okay, they can run without you, but they require a lot of work up front. Digital products is probably more the one that I would say. So once we help you get to your success and you know, we get you to probably, it's probably like the $10,000 to $20,000 per month mark, then we take what is selling really well and we sell it for like $97 and we push it out there with ads. And as long as we get what would be the maths, $97 so $97. So 206 clients signing up to that. So we build a landing page. We have a really strong hook. We're giving away this thing that's got an X. We have all these case studies by that stage. We put that on a landing page. People can click. They buy it for $97. It's either a membership or it's just like a product they can buy. 206 people buy that each month. That's $20,000. About $5,000 will be delegated to operation costs. You got $15,000 in profit taking home every month. So that's one way you can manifest that dream. Okay. Now that I've painted it out to you, you can feel more positive emotions about it. It's more accessible. So let's keep painting this out, because it's that this is the long-term thought, the long-term thing I was talking about before. The way we feel like it could be real is by knowing our numbers. It's by really understanding logically, how will I make this happen? Because like I've guided hundreds of people on this journey in the last 5.5 years, and also myself, which was the hardest of all of the clients I've had is myself, right? At times I was the most difficult client, but the way really what kept me going, like, and I've had mental breakdowns. I've been like, had no money, you know, at some stage I had to move back in with my parents and I was like 29. And like now I'm in a really good situation and I can genuinely say I'm very happy with my life and I don't need to worry about money or anything. But you know, one thing that kept me going was knowing the numbers. And I knew the numbers that I needed to hit to get my goal. And I always have seen it as me hitting my numbers is me earning the success I want, because we don't get it unless we deserve it. And when we can hit the numbers, we deserve it. So really know your numbers. So you now know 206 per month for a digital product. So now we got to understand the steps to get that. So absolutely. Do you want me to go through the steps? I can literally list them out for you right now.
Sure. And actually, before you do that, before I forget, I wanted to say to you, I saw your Facebook post about how 3 weeks ago Facebook changed their algorithm, and you're scrambling to go ahead and figure out a way to get or continue having client acquisition through Facebook. And I just want to say, good on. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, I'm hat off to you, man. That was awesome. So, I mean, I know you were tossing and turning in bed, but even so, that was pretty freaking amazing.
Well, not just like Facebook changed one tiny part of their platform, right? And we lost 500 leads, 600 leads a week. We lost all of our business, and not just us, but all of what our clients were using also became obsolete overnight. So I knew in my mind, I've got about 3 days before I fix this problem. Otherwise, the phone's going to start ringing. So I talked to my team and we wiped everything else off the calendar. We looked only at this and we solved it, but we doubled our income because we didn't just solve it. We looked at how do we map this across to other platforms, because obviously having only one platform is a bottleneck. So we had the biggest month of our business. And now we have a much better service for our clients that diversifies the risk. So
I mean, that just puts more proof in the pudding. You turn a negative thing into a positive thing.
Yeah, that's what you are as a business owner. Like this is what as if you think about the whitewashed word entrepreneur, that's what you are. You take a mess and you make it neat and tidy. Like that's all we're doing. We're cleaning up mess. I'm cleaning up mess in people's businesses. I'm cleaning up mess in my business. you bring order to the chaos. And, to do that, you got to understand like the chaos is going to be brought right in through your emotions and your mind. And you got to be able to like have your way of neutralizing it and then bringing out something good, something beautiful, something that can be used. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Make sure that you're not thinking emotionally about what it is that's happening. Instead, watch the emotion and think about things logically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more than
which
the
it's
money,
not
more than the money I've earned, like the development I've received is much more valuable than all of this because the money just comes and goes. It's just an energy. But the personal development is what's powerful. So the way for you to get your goal. Okay, so I reckon you should take this down after this session, like when you watch the recording, but it's good to have you reverse engineer this in stages. Stage one is hit 10% of the first conversation, hit 10% booking link conversion from new conversation. 10% from new conversation to booking a call, hit 20% of booked call to close deal on a 2K deal. That means 2 out of 10 calls becomes a 2K deal. That's 4K. Hit that each week. 4, 8, 12, 16. That's 16K a month. Okay. And then hit that for 2 months straight. And then once you've done that, that's stage one. That means you've got product validity, you've got a sales process that works. There's 2 directions or more that we could take that in. But the one I would say is push it out on ads. Like we launch ads as stage 2. We put an AI setter to set the appointments and you are only closing. And then once that's working and the AI setter is converting, we then stage 3 is we launch simultaneously a digital product that sells. We build the landing page out for you, all that kind of stuff. While that's ramping up, you've still got income coming in from this ads and this organic method we've now got that's pumping. It's paying for the ads while we wait for that to convert, about 3-4 months. That starts converting, ramp that up, and then dial this back. Or just we can hire and place a closer to take over your closing calls, and they can deliver for you because it's just a sales program. And then you just take support calls once a week. That's like, that's how we do it, right? So they're the 4 stages. I would definitely write those down. And then we ramp up the digital product to 200 per month. And that's 20K coming from that. If you want to keep your high ticket offer open, you can, because it works super well. That digital product, you can have an AI setter. Just as soon as people buy it, they reach out and upsell them. You don't even need a sales call. You can they send the payment link to the 2 or 4K program. You'll just be getting 10% of people buying that. If you get 10%, that's 20 people per month buying that high ticket thing. That's another 4 times 20. So that's another 80K per month coming through that.
Cool. I love it. I love it. I mean, ideally, I would like to, ideally, I'd like to get to say at least 100,000 per month coming in, because the dreams I have, the goals I have, it's going to take at least that much. So, yeah. So, I mean, it sounds like that's
best thing to achieve your goals is know this really clearly, because you're starting out. I want to just introduce all these ideas to you so you can put them in a well-organized plan for yourself. Understand the high chunk, understand the high level plan, and then we just get to work and we can have faith in something that's bigger than us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Gotta love that.
Yeah, that's like, this such a humbling thing, right? Because it's just having complete surrender and trust, and then just partnering with someone that has already done what you're wanting, which is us. At this stage in time, it's us. And then just let's get to work, and we can see clearly, okay, if we're getting 10% conversations from outreach, but we're getting 1% booking a call, then let's look at setting. If we're getting 5% outreach converting to new convos, okay, let's look at the openers, because we know what levers to pull for different parts of the process to convert. If you're getting 5% of calls that book to close, okay, let's look at your sales calls, let's look at your scripts, and let's ramp that up. Let's focus energy there, because wherever you focus the energy and the time, that's what will be improved. And we want to make sure it's something that matters.
Absolutely. And well, all this matters. So I'm so grateful for you, man. I mean, have we
delivered value?
Oh, most definitely. You deliver value every day, man. So I love it. I mean, honestly, I mean, honestly, I've been striving to even just get half as far as what I've gotten, now
Oh,
as
cool. That's
as
good
of
to
right
know.
now, and I haven't been able to manage it, by myself. So having you guys help me and get, I mean, even just while I was watching the video that Julida put together, I noticed that a lot of the different things that she was going over, either Edge or Janine, either one of those have already, at least the vast majority they've already taken care of it, which to me was just like, dang, the fact that your clients ended up having to do all this themselves. I'm grateful I don't have to do it right now.
Yeah,
It
that's
saves me
right.
so